Hi James, we're starting off with pizza challenge. All 6 of them. I've written a little crib sheet so you can look at each one in turn. Right. Tesco deep pan. £1 for that bad. Look how good it looks. When I get the wrapper, we'll see that they actually have got all this. Well, they won't have a cheese string pull, of course, that's a big fib. But we'll have the little ones, we'll have the big ones. Let's see. Anyway, it's described as meaty and cheesy, which is sort of expect, wouldn't you, for a pepperoni cheese pizza. And it's floury as well, probably. Cooked from frozen 25 minutes, right. Okay, so it's £1. It got 2.5 out of 5 stars on the taste test. 1,000 calories. Now cheese is 12% and pepperoni 10%. Moving on to the next one. Takeaway pepperoni passion. Pepperoni stuffed crust. You know, it looks like stuffed with tomato rather than cheese. That's a bit of a cop-out. I've noticed this before. They do that. They say it's stuffed crust, it's not cheese. That can make people think, if they've not looked at that, it's actually cheese in there. And then they get disappointed. Right, okay, so that's £2. So bloody expensive for what it is. It only got 1.5 out of 5 stars, and that's probably because of that crust. And it doesn't taste very good. And the cheese is 12%, which is the same as the other one, but only 7% pepperoni. Well, we'll also judge how accurate the front cover is to the actual pizza when we get them out in a minute on my next video. But that does look twice as much, doesn't it? Yeah, 10% though. So it's only actually 3%. It's only about a third more. But on the actual lid, it looks like 20%, 50% more, 100% more. Right, okay, now here's my home done one. I bought the winner from the cheese, stone baked cheese one. 4 cheeses, that's good. Yeah, it did actually look like that. I couldn't get this string pull. And I bought my pepperoni to add on top. There's quite a lot there actually. It might be layered. Alright, so it was Tesco stone baked cheese pizza. 4 out of 5, just for the cheese, forget the pepperoni. 1,358 calories. I had to include the calories from both, so it's the big boy calories wise. Cheese is 12% because it's just cheese pizza, but with all that pepperoni, I've worked it out on my calculator. I have 27% pepperoni. Cost £2.40. Yeah, so £1, £2, £2.40 for both. Getting on to the good stuff, or should we say better? God, I can still hear them having a bash at each other next door. I'm on the Rage channel, and we've got a left-wing German girl and a right-wing Dutch guy talking about LGBT and Black Lives Matters, and they're going for it hammer and tongs. Luckily we're in Europe, so they haven't got guns. Right, okay, getting back to the storyline. The Goodfellas pizza, £2.25 originally, reduced down to £1.50. And it just says stone baked thin pepperoni. No marketing blurb. I quite like that. It's a thumbs up for just saying what it is. And quite a few pepperonis on there, so let's have a look. It gets 4 out of 5, that's good. 864 calories, which is actually the smallest number of calories. Now you think with a lot of cheese and pepperoni being the most, but what's it got? 18% cheese, so that's a lot better than the ones we've had before. So it must be quite cheesy. And 10% pepperoni, which is average to lower average. Notice they also don't do that horrible cheese pull thing that's completely unrealistic. So as you, they might have been sued a few times. So all the cheap ones, they do that. Oh, and all the expensive ones, they don't, because it don't work. Right, a German Lancashire-based Ristorante, you've got to make it sound pan-European. Pizza, pepperoni and salami. Look at that, so we've got the little ones again and the big ones. Thin crust, no cheese pull. Good lads. Right, 4 out of 5, good. 930 calories. Cheese, 14%, that's okay. And I had to add up the pepperoni. There's 13%, 9 plus 4. 9% for pepperoni and 4% for pepperoni salami. I don't know what the difference is, perhaps it's the size. And that was £2.50. And finally, my tiger crust. Wait, that's an old son. tiger feet. The tiger crust one. Hey, look, good look. Hey, looking good, isn't it? That's got little and big as well. It must be a thing about expensive pizzas, but I'm looking forward to that crust action. Yeah, so tiger crust tastes just like tiger bread. Double pepperoni. Now, is it actually double? Double what? Well, we can only tell when we look at the percentages. Right, so no reviews. 1044 calories, good. Cheese 21, that's very good. Pepperoni 14%. So that's not double 13% or double 10%, is it? The only thing it doubles is my 7% one, which is my 7% pepperoni one, which is only got 1.5 stars. So yeah, I think that's probably a bit of an exaggeration. Double pepperoni. It should say 13.7% extra. But let's get them out of the packages and do the next video. See you soon. Oh god, they're still bashing away. Alright. The boys are out of the barracks Mark II. And this is the first one. Is it like the... Yes, it is quite actually. They're all badly arranged. I'll have to do that before they go in the oven. Actually, no, I'll just do it randomly. Alright, the problem is, they all say cook from frozen, but I spent so long doing this, they're all defrosted. I've got to try and fit them in the oven anyway, so that's looking pretty good. It's obviously, it is a deep pan. Yeah, I'm going to give them mark set of 10 for how they look compared to their picture. So I'm going to give that one, I think it's quite a lot of pepperoni in there. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Well, maybe 8, not 8, yes. Right, the really bad boy, the 1.5 star. Pepperoni stuffed crust, 1.5 it got. And actually, it does look like it is on the thing. But no wonder it got 1.5 stars. It's got hardly any pepperoni in it. Yeah. That is, considering that was like a lot more. Rubbish. Anyway, here's my homemade one where I just got cheese pizza for £1.40 and bought a pound's worth of pepperoni on. I couldn't fit it all on. It's fairly laden. I guess I should put it all on because otherwise it will. It's not real. Right. Yeah, dear. We're double stacking here, double dipping, double pepperoni. Yeah. I always feel like cheating and put someone there, but then you'll get a score that's beyond its means. Right, Jesus Christ. So for £2.40, you can have a quadruple pepperoni if you just sort of like spend effort and buy a packet and stick it. There we go. I think that's going to be the winner. Right, off to the big boys at the back. Yeah, well, I can't give that a score because it's out of 10. Well, that one's like 7. That one's, well, you can't judge. But this one, it actually does look like it is on the pan, on the packet. Yeah, they've sort of done an angle there, if you notice, where you can't see much of it. It's sort of like all the rest of sort of like done most of the pizza, but they've only done half of it. Yeah, it's quite good though. I'm going to give that an 8 as well. The pepperonis, we'll talk about that in a minute. Right, the ristorante. Once again, they've got the 2 types in. They call one salami and one pepperoni salami. So pepperoni and pepperoni salami. I think it's just different cuts. It's very thin though, have you noticed that? I can't get it off the plate. And it's defrosted. I'm not going to get that in the oven. I'm going to have to use a huge spatula. So yeah, 8 out of 10, that's another good one. And finally, the one that I think might be second best to my own one. But looking pretty good. That actually, yeah, I'll tell you what, there's loads on there. There's no wonder it was £3, reduced to £1.50. Good bargain, that. And the crust, I do think that crust, you can't see the tiger stripes yet, or you can just about see them. That is going to be the real deal, I think. Right, apart from the other one. The only other thing is, oh, where did that come from? I've now got to try and fit them into my oven. I've got three levels. Yes, I will squeeze them in whatever way. I won't know what temperature. They've all got different temperature times, and also it's a fan oven, so I've got to move them about probably. So I'm going to be busy for 15 minutes. Anyway, let's get cracking. We're going to put them on. I'm going to say, let's do 195. Ooh. Sorry, air fryer. This job's too big for you. Right, the taste test, finally. Let's start. I don't actually want to eat that one. It looks horrible. So eat that first, rather than the cheapest one, which looks really quite good. Right, let's start off on the... it's got passion in the name, so it must be good. Right. Oh, right, good. Bit of grease on the plate, that's good. Ah, look. Stuffed crust. Not stuffed with cheese, but stuffed with tomato, but of course not very stuffed. Right, let's go. Well, it tastes just like a pepperoni pizza that's really cheap that you used to have in the past. The one advantage was the crust is not so bad. It was quite thin, so you got... Actually, it's quite watery for some reason. You can't taste any cheese, or actually the spiciness of the pepperoni. It's completely watery. I've only got 1.5 stars. I mean, I don't know about. Yeah, you can taste that the pepperoni does come through a bit. Let me try the stuffed crust bit. Wasn't there that song, Unforgettable? That's what you are, unforgettable, that's what you are. Yeah. Unforgettable in the bin. Right. Guess what the loser is? I can tell you that before you move to anything else. Right, I'll do my homemade one because I think it's got too much pepperoni on it. Who would have thought you can have too much pepperoni in a pizza? But I think this is overloaded. It looks wrong, and also because it... Look how greasy it is. God, this is the most unhealthy thing ever. Right, I'm going to have to put the camera down. Oh, God. Right, oh, God. No, that is a bad boy. Is that the ultimate? Actually, that is the ultimate pepperoni pizza ever. Homemade. Oh, God. Oh, yes, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to try and eat it. Oh, no, it's escaping. Well, the pepperoni kicks ass because you can taste the spiciness on the pepperoni. I'm no bite. Right, oh, okay, unfortunately, I put so many pepperoni in here, it's sweated a bit, so the crust has gone funny. And also, this was a cheese pizza, if you remember rightly, that's supposed to look like that. Yeah, and it now looks like it's had a load of pepperoni put on top of it. The pepperoni side is really good, but it's overwhelmed the rest of the pizza. Yeah, you can see from that. Right, good. Beats that one there. I tell you what, the chalk and cheese, that is rubbish. No taste, rubbish. Oh, what I need to do, put all that pepperoni on that one. It wouldn't mind me alright then. Right, so that's not... I thought that'd be really good, but it's rubbish. But not as rubbish as that one. Right, let's try this one. The deep pan pepperoni. Can we get a cheese pull? Did you see it? Oh, I did. Right, let's go. Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh, finally some crunch after that one, but it's slightly too much crunch. It's all bread. However, I would say that the actual tomato sauce had a bit of flavour in that one. That actually, considering it was like a pound, I think. That was a pound, and that actually for a pound is quite good. Got a bit of pepperoni on it. Compared to that, pan of shite. Anyway, off to the big boys. Good fellas, Dr Oerakler, or Oerakler, and Chicago Town. I still think that one might be best, but I think that might be the second best. Right, here we go. Which one to go for? That's more uniform. We'll go for that one. Now this is really tasty compared to the other three. I think they might have put something in the sauce or the herbs in the tomato sauce rather than salami. So I'm going to take one piece off. I need it. No, that is a really good salami taste. Yeah, best yet actually. Unfortunately, it's been sitting there for a while doing all this videoing, so it suffered on the going a bit soft, and also because there was 6 pizzas in there, I didn't cook it properly right. But what enough of these things? What enough of those? Anyway, best yet. That's very good. Ooh, no pressure, guys. Right, let's go. Yeah, compared to that. All right. Oh, test. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, it's very thin. Now, I thought this would be the herbiest one, but that's really herbiest. What's this one like? Let's have a see. God. Now that is herby, but unfortunately the crust is a bit funny. It's quite hard. That was a bit more fluffy. And that is hard, but yeah, that is actually really spicy. Let me try a bit of pepperoni on its own. Yeah, same pepperoni thing. There's something a bit odd about the crust on this one. I'll try again. Similar flavour profile to that one, but the crust is going to be... Maybe it was for cooking. The problem is I do so many pizzas in one oven, maybe I didn't do it right. Anyway, looking good. Looking good for you, good fella. Alright, I'm not going to bet myself now. Right, finally, I think this one might be the best of all, because they've been proved wrong on all the rest of them. Let's see. Ooh, tiger crust. So that one's got the most... yeah, you can actually see the tiger crust going really well there. It's got lots of pepperoni on. Don't let me down. Right, here we go. Alright, I'm going to try a bit of, I'll give you thoughts in a minute. Let's try a bit of this pepperoni sign. Yeah, there you go. Right. Okay, that's interesting. Obviously this was eaten last as well. Right, I've made my decision. Okay. In last place, as you'd probably guess, there's no passion in this love life. No. You want to get divorced from that pizza, run off. Right, so that's the worst one. I think I'm sadly with my homemade pizza, which had the most pepperoni ever. Yeah, it's that one, I'm afraid. Too much pepperoni. Who would have thought that on a pepperoni pizza you could have too much pepperoni? But you can, because it makes it all greasy and all soggy. So you just get the right quantity. So that's in 5th place, 5th. Ooh, tricky. That is in 4th. Alright, and it's the cheapest here, and I tell you what, look at that, for £1. I tell you, that would be very good. So although I'm begrudgingly giving it 4th place, actually that kicks above its weight, taste wise, for £1. If you get 5 of those, yeah, and loads of beers, your night is sorted. Oh no, the big 3. I'm gonna say that one, very tasty, but there's something wrong with the crust. It's not actually much better than that one. If you put the toppings you did on that one, on the crust of that one, you'd have a winner, I think. So Dr Oerakler, with his fancy, he sounded German, but he's done his Italian stuff. It's a sad 3rd place, and it doesn't get much. That was £2.50. That was £1. Tricky. And well, we got the tiger crust versus the good for the stone baked thin. Now it's slightly tricky here because I cooked all 7. If I cooked that on its own, I think that would have been better than that. Cooking all 6, sorry, not 7. Cooking all 6, that actually, I have to wait a while I got it all prepped. That was better than that. However, the pepperoni on both and the cheese and the herbs is good on both. Now that was reduced from £3 down to £1.50. That was £2.25 reduced to £1.50. Got to take that into consideration. If you ignore cost, I think both of those are winners, depending on what you like. But the pepperoni is good, the herbs are good, the cheese is good. But on cost, that's the winner. Good for the stone baked pepperoni. And the other good thing is, it doesn't say like double or make up like Italian words. It just says stone baked thin pepperoni, as it says on the tin. And actually, look at that. It does actually say, oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. So there you go, the winner. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's alright.